So the regular and the pickup publication lists, they determine the publications where the ad is to run and what rates are going to be used, that being a regular rate or a pickup rate. The publications that are shown in each list contains pricing that's been built behind the scenes. So in this example, the Littleton Weekly has a pickup rate, but the Denver Weekly does not. Whereas in the Boulder Weekly is in both the regular and the pickup. So you're going to have to determine at what point in time you want Boulder to be a regular rate and a pickup rate. You cannot pick both at the exact same time for one issue date. CounterScout will get confused. So one or the other. If you don't have pickup rates, the whole thing will be invisible to you and you won't need to see them. So the retail screen on features, you can select any features in your feature list. These are additional upsells when you're booking your ad, and they're going to be automatically priced when you schedule the ad. And when you're setting up the feature and defining it, you can exclude it to be discounted. Price is going to be based on a flat amount, a percentage of that run price, and whether the ad's like a quarter page, a 2x5. It depends on the definition of it and percentage based or discount based for that, or charge based. Because that led me into discounts. They are oppositely comparable to the feature, and they are applied when you are scheduling the run same way. So the discounts could be administered whether it's a flat amount or a percentage of it. So the schedule pane is where you get to book your runs using all the information entered at this point onto the order. You really want to get everything done prior to scheduling, otherwise you need to go manipulate and update ads, and that's perfectly capable of doing that, and we'll get more detail with editing a run. But when you go to schedule, you will book which publication you want to book in. You can click on just one issue at a time, or you can highlight an entire week or a month, and you'll see it getting highlighted. When you click on the schedule, that'll go book the issue dates down below, and you'll see that get booked out. In this case it was 3 weeks. What you'll notice here is I've had a rotating ad, so I have ad copy 2 is running every Thursday, whereas on every Tuesday is running one type of ad and every Thursday is running another. We'll notice in this case a few of these ads are in a different color, a little bit faded. They have been invoiced, and so as you move along and progress with CounterScout use, you'll see when things are invoiced they'll start getting locked down and protect a little bit of that accounting. So the wizard is good for complex scenarios. CounterScout, you can say, I want you to start in January and just go 26 weeks out. No one wants to count that out on a calendar, so it's just as nice to just put that in. In this case, it was January for 8 weeks. And you can schedule to an end date. If you don't want to figure out what 8 weeks means, instead you can say run until February 6th in an alternative option here. Maybe then there's going to be, I want it to run on Tuesdays only, and I want to run it every time. So they can work together. The top has its own set of rules of if it's going to be in every paper or everything combined if you have more than one paper. To run 13 weeks in 2 papers, that's 26 charges, for example. So there is a distinction between that. When we are scheduling then for price adjustments, there's going to be applying to selected runs. So we'll learn a little more about when you edit runs and select runs and make amendments to a particular run. You can increase or decrease the run price, and there are different reasons that you can track why you are selling off rate card. Ideally, we'll get all your discounts to work that are maybe everyone's conformed to similar discounts and that are applicable to your rate card and fair environment for your advertisers. But if you're just going to go off rate card, and that's perfectly fine too, you can go to a total order and get a bottom line price, or you can just take 5-10% off the order and get a bottom line price. So if you want to just get to a number, if you want to just sell off the rate card, another way to get to the number, or just discount and balance it. So one affects the order, it selects every run, and the third one is it also affects every run. So the summary of the retail ad screen will be to summarize the order and the pricing for that order. We'll learn later a little bit about orders and how it compares to quotes and holds and how ads are canceled. But the bottom line number of being charged in this case that we're talking today is $1,920. And when we want to see the summary of that, I can see all 6 issues that have been booked, and I only did one paper that I booked. So I can then delineate that and provide it to my customer and give them an insertion order. And if you want, you can have them sign it off. You can put in your own logo down below here too. But this will summarize. You can get one that's a line item by issue date that lists the 3rd, the 5th, the 10th, and so on until the 19th. There's 2 different styles of this. The big picture is try to get them to understand that ultimately you're going to bill them $1,900. So this includes the definitions of the retail screen. Thank you.